DSA Find Your Way, brought to you by Diversity and Ability. This video will guide you through the key things you need to know about the DSA, or Disabled Students Allowance. While the DSA process is similar for students throughout the UK, there are some differences based on your location. This video in particular focuses on students from England, Wales and Northern Ireland. For students from Scotland, the Channel Islands or the Isle of Man, find out more about your DSA process on our website. In this guide, we'll talk about what the DSA is, who can access it, what support you could receive, and how you can apply. What is the DSA? The DSA is a grant that you don't need to pay back. It funds support that will help you to succeed in higher education by breaking down the barriers you may otherwise have faced, whether they're related to your studies, physical access, or well-being. Who can access DSA? If you have a disability, a mental health condition, a neurodiversity, a chronic illness, and/or a learning difference, you may be able to access DSA. Although you'll have to show medical evidence to access the DSA, don't let this stop you from applying. If you face barriers at university, it's likely that there will be support available to you. Your university will have provisions in place, but it's always best to begin by applying for DSA. What support could I get? There are lots of different support mechanisms available through the DSA. These are broken down into 4 main areas. Specialist equipment allowance. This might be ergonomic equipment or assistive technology like a laptop or some software. Non-medical helper allowance. This is one-to-one support from a professional such as a study skills supporter, a BSL interpreter, or a specialist support professional. You could also be recommended a general allowance for things like printing or photocopying. And lastly, you could access a travel allowance to help with the extra travel costs you may have to pay due to your disability or chronic illness. DSA Timeline. So now you know what support you can get, let's talk about how you can access DSA. The most important thing is that you apply. This gets the ball rolling and it lets your funding body know that you're interested in accessing the DSA. After that, your funding body will take you through the process. Your University Disability Service, once you've accepted a place on your course, will also be able to guide you through this. The process itself is really straightforward. We break it down into 4 steps: apply, be assessed, receive confirmation, and take up support. Let's explore what each of those means. Step 1. Apply. Most students can start by applying online to let their funding body know they'd like to receive DSA. For example, if you're an English student and have already applied for student finance, the application should be on your to-do list. If not, just choose Change Your Circumstances. If you're not receiving student finance and therefore do not have a student finance account, you'll need to fill in a funding body form. You can find all of the links for these different forms in our text description. Step 2. Be assessed. After you've applied for the DSA, your funding body will contact you with instructions on how to arrange your DSA needs assessment. You can choose where to attend your needs assessment. It might be online, near your university, or near your home. Your needs assessment isn't a test. It's an informal discussion where you get to discuss your needs in the context of your course. Your assessor will then recommend some different support for you, and they'll write a report that details this. Once you've agreed with their report, your assessor will send it to your funding body. Step 3. Receive confirmation. You'll receive a confirmation email from your funding body letting you know what support you've been awarded. This will also let you know how you can begin receiving your support. Step 4. Take up support. Woohoo! You made it! It's time to begin taking up your agreed support. When your funding body sent you your confirmation email, that email contained a document called your DSA 2 letter. This is where you'll find all the information you need to begin booking in your support. If you've been allocated assistive technology and assistive technology training, your Needs Assessment Centre is in charge of ordering your technology and arranging that training for you. For all other types of support, you can contact the suppliers listed on your letter when you're ready to set up your support. Thank you so much for watching this DSA Find Your Way video. We hope that it's been helpful. To find out more, follow us on social media or find out more on our website.